and soil. And an online organization gets young people to videotape themselves denouncing and denying God. We're going to tell you why. Straight talk, straight from the heartland, right now.
Terrible page from here. But whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will never be forgiven. He is guilty of an eternal sin. Through basic observation of the world around me and logical thinking, I've come to the conclusion that alongside the fact that there is no Santa Claus, there is no Easter Bunny, there also is no God. Hi, I'm Anthony, and I deny God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit.
Why are hundreds of teenagers making videos of themselves denying God, in some cases even defacing the Bible and posting it on the internet? It's in response to a dare made by a group of atheists challenging believers, asking them to deny God's existence. And it's called, of all things, the Blasphemy Challenge. Why are they doing this? Joining me now, the co-founder of the Blasphemy Challenge, Brian Flemming. Brian, I think you're preying on young people, and in the process you're turning them into very angry young people. Why are you doing this?
Well, if parents are going to terrorize their children with religious indoctrination, I think it's important to reach those kids and to let them know there's nothing to be afraid of. And that's what blasphemychallenge.com does. It exposes the crock that is Christian doctrine and thus relieves the suffering of innocent children. So
you think that having young people renounce religion and make statements saying that, you know, I deny God, I deny Jesus, I deny the Holy Spirit, and I'll see you in hell. You think you're liberating young people?
Absolutely. Religious tyranny really has a hold on young people, and they really are innocent victims. And I do think that I'm liberating them or helping to liberate them from
liberating them from what? What is this tyranny you speak about?
Well, to take a child and to tell him that, 2,000 years ago a man died, stayed dead for 3 days, rose from the dead, flew up into the air above the clouds, but also he's with you right now as your invisible companion. Yeah. And if you don't believe that, you're going to go to hell. That is psychological torture.
Well, I mean, first of all, that's not what religion's all about. What religion's all about is love God, love your neighbor as yourself. And what you're doing is you're launching a campaign against young people, and I notice it's all against Christians, too. I don't notice anybody on any of these websites attacking Muhammad. Is there a reason why you just pick on Christians? Is that because they're an easy target?
Well, you should watch more videos because people do expand their list beyond the Holy Spirit. Muhammad is mentioned in a lot of those videos. And yes, in my movie, The God Who Wasn't There, in fact, I criticize all religion, not just Christianity. The Blasphemy Challenge is focused on the verse in Mark 3:29, and that's why it's about the Holy Spirit. It's not just because
yeah, but I'm going to just tell you, I watched YouTube yesterday, and I looked at a lot of these videos. You got very young people saying, I used to believe in God, now I don't, and yeah. I'm just saying I'm going to see you in hell, and it's all about Christ. I don't see anything on there about Muhammad. You say you're doing it, I'm going to have to go and find it. But I think you're manipulating these kids. You're offering them DVDs to go on and say something, and I don't understand why you're denying them the hope, why you're denying them a chance to believe that there's a higher power. What's driving you? Why are you so angry about this? It's one thing to have your beliefs, but why are you out there going after these kids?
Well, these kids are not being left alone. Religious indoctrination is being visited upon these kids against their will. So it's not as if religion isn't bothering me or other people. It is, and that's why I don't settle for just staying neutral and keeping out of the fight.
Brian, look, there are people of faith who do amazing things around. I'm really worried about this. I'm really worried about you. This thing made me sick. I wish people go on and take a look at it. They wouldn't believe what you're doing here, but religious people do great things around the world. They give up their lives, and yet you're attacking them and telling kids that somehow they're evil.
No, I mean, for you to, yeah, there are a few religious people who do good things. There are a lot of religious people in the world, and there are a lot of people who do really good things. And people do really good things in the name of religion. That doesn't excuse the mental torture that is religion, especially visiting religion upon young people.
I don't know any young person that's in torture. In fact, this morning I was with about 300 parents, little kids playing basketball. It was just fantastic, all run by Christian people. And
yeah, I think that atheists can play basketball too.
Yeah, I think they can too. But you know what? All these volunteers and what connected them together, they're all Christians. But Brian, I hope you turn around. Thank you for being with us. Check out Fox News.